Oh my gosh, you guys, I had it muted. That was total operator error. Okay, so I am assuming you guys can all hear me now. Somebody, if you just want to let me know really quick, it should be up and ready to go. Okay, I just talked to myself for 8 minutes. All right, it should be ready, you guys. Um, I'm just gonna post on the wall. Yay! Thank you, Megan. Okay, so for you guys that have just come in tune with what I was talking about, I actually had my presentation muted. So I just spent the last 8 minutes talking to myself. You gotta love it. I have to tell you guys, the later it gets in the evening, the tireder I get and my words start to slur and I start to get a little crazy. All right, well, let's start this party all over again. This is the game plan training and I'm super excited to have you guys on board. I actually attended my first game plan training in January of 2010. And when I first got signed up as a coach, believe it or not, Beachbody had no training available. So all of the information that's available in the coach online office, the national wake-up calls, there was absolutely none of that when I first got signed up as a coach in July of 2009. So it wasn't until January of 2010 that they came out with this awesome training system called the Game Plan. First one I went to was in Chicago, and I swear after that, I probably went to like 8 different game plan trainings all over the Midwest. And I was in my clunker, I was in my Grand Prix with 200,000 plus miles on it. And I drove that car all over the Midwest going to these trainings. They were pretty much all the same trainings. It was the same speaker. It was the same layout. You know, there would be a few different things, but ultimately it was just plugging in and trying to figure out what was it that was going to make this business work. Like, I was super excited about the business. I didn't understand it. I didn't know what it was, but I knew there was something special about it. So I kept going to these game plans, you know, partly to surround myself with like-minded people, to catch the motivation, to learn, because let's face it, just like when you were introduced to the coaching business, you had to hear things several times before you made that decision to sign up as a coach. It's the same thing after you become a coach. You have to hear these things presented before they click. And the thing with this business is what I'm going to go over tonight is just very basic training, things that you need to be doing consistently in your business to build a successful business. And nothing is hard to do. It's just that you have to do it. You know, it's those small things in your life that are adding up for you or against you. And that's in all areas of your life, right? Your relationships, your finances, your business, your fitness. Everything you do every single day is adding up for you or against you. So let's go over some basic things that are going to add up for you, right? Are you excited? Okay, I hope you guys have a pen and paper so you guys can take some notes. So first, I guess I should take a second to introduce myself. My name's Lisa Mohajeh, and I've actually been a coach for 6.5 years. When I first got signed up, I had zero expectations of building a big business with Beachbody. I thought if I made $100 a month as a single mom, that would be huge for Tiara and I. And partly because I couldn't imagine anything more than that. I had very low self-confidence. low self-esteem, but I was excited, and excitement goes a long way. So after about 18 months in the business, I actually tripled my full-time income. I retired at 34, and within 5 years, I've earned $1 million with Beachbody. So I don't want to take up a lot of time about me, but I did want to introduce myself and just welcome you to the team. If you're new, we are super excited to have you on board and excited to have you on tonight. So again, get that pen and paper ready. We are going to go over some basics of building a successful business. So this is basically the outline of the game plan training. When I first started, it was actually 10 bullet points, and then Beachbody condensed it down to 6. And now you may know of it by the 3 vital behaviors. But I actually like this because it breaks it down into even more detail. And that's what we really need to know, right? We need to know what are the things that I need to be doing to build a successful business. So let's go over them. The first one is actually being a product of the product. You cannot expect someone to follow you on your journey, to follow your footsteps, to try Shakeology, to do the 21-day fix, or Body Beast, or Hammer and Chisel, if you are not personally living that lifestyle yourself. You have to be a product of the product. And this business really is all about being a walking billboard. I'm going to give a shout out to Marla Leaf. She's a newer coach on the team. She built her success story in 21 days with the 21-day fix. 3 weeks. That's it. It doesn't matter if you lose 5 pounds. It doesn't matter if you lose 15 pounds. People want to see progress. They want to see your personal journey. They want to know that you're actually doing it and it's not just a sales pitch. So you have to be working out daily with a Beachbody fitness program. You have to follow the schedule, okay? So when I first started, I bounced around from program to program. I did the videos I liked. I skipped the ones I didn't. So one day maybe it was Turbo Fire. The next day it was Insanity. The next day I took a day off. The next day, and so on and so on and so on. It wasn't until I actually followed the 21-day fix to a T that the weight really started to fall off and that I really got it. I really got that, okay, Beachbody knows what they're doing. These programs work if you follow it to a T. Are you going to see success? Obviously, I did. I did lose 50 pounds, with Beachbody programs before that. But I didn't start to see that real definition and feel like a product of the product until I followed the schedule. It takes away I don't know if anxiety is the right word, but the questioning, the wondering about, okay, what workout am I going to do today? What am I, what's on this? What should I do? Well, you have a schedule. Follow it. Remember why you started. So we all have a different reason for why we signed up as a Beachbody coach, why we started a fitness program, what we want to get out of this financially. And being a product of the product is part of your why. It's part of your job. It's a part of how you're building a successful online business in the fitness industry. So you have to remember why you started. Drinking your Shakeology. Shakeology is the cornerstone of your business. It's the #1 continuity product, meaning that people purchase it month after month after month. So it's going to be the cornerstone for building a big business, okay? So it's really important for multiple reasons for you to drink your Shakeology as far as your business goes, but also for your own personal success, because Shakeology isn't a gimmick. It's not a protein shake. It's working in conjunction with your fitness program to bring you ultimate results, because when you start a fitness program, we all know you've increased your energy and you've decreased your calorie consumption. So Shakeology is that dense nutrition that's going to balance all of that out. So you're not going to be tired. You're not going to be fatigued from not having that extra calories and burning more energy. You're not going to have the cravings. You're not going to be grouchy. You're going to feel good, right? There's something about Shakeology that we can't explain. It just makes us feel good. So you need to be drinking Shakeology, number one, for your own personal results, but you also need to be drinking it for your business, because people want to know, what's your favorite recipe? What do you like best about Shakeology? What have your results been? If you're not drinking it, how can you talk about it? It would kind of be like, and I know that the majority of everyone on here tonight is women, so I like to talk about makeup, right? It would be like you walking into a MAC cosmetic store and asking the makeup artist, I love your eyeshadow, where did you get it from? Oh, it's not from here, it's from Target. It's CoverGirl, right? Hello? Be proof of the products, drink your Shakeology, do the workout program, and share it on your page and in your challenge groups. That's what all of this business is about. Starts right here, is sharing your journey. And I don't mean sharing pictures of Autumn Calabrese or sharing Shakeology's photo from the like page. I'm talking about pictures of you and sharing your journey. How does your workout program make you feel? You were tired today, you didn't want to work out, but you're so glad because now you have so much energy, right? You're taking people on that emotional journey with you and sharing it in your challenge group as well, not just on your personal page. So everyone should be participating in either our team's challenge group and inviting people into that, or running your own. Share the Beachbody business with 2 people every single day. I know I talked to Avian today, one of the coaches on our team who's a Diamond coach. She shares the business with at least 5 people every day. And she went Diamond in 90 days. She's built a very successful business very quickly by not just sharing the business with 2 people a day, but 5 people a day. And it may be even more than that. I'm sure she'll tell us on the event page on here as well. But you want to share the business with at least 2 people a day, okay? Here are some important things that you really need to be doing. You're always building your contact list. So one of the very first things you did as a brand new coach is you sat down and you made a list of names, right? You shot for 100 people. You didn't judge who was interested and who wasn't. You just did a brain dump and put everybody's name on a piece of paper. Now, if you didn't do that, there's your clue to go back and get that done and let us know when you've finished. So you want to be finding new people. So for example, I actually met Brandy and Avian on a common interest like page. So whether it is Nike Live Strong or Nike Women's like page or Women's Fitness RX or Biggest Loser or whatever you're interested in, that's a place where you can find new people. So I will go through, I'll look and see who's commenting on things, look at their page. Is this someone that I would be interested in doing business with? Yes, okay, great. Friend request sent, I've added them to my prospect list. You're always adding new people to your contact list. And if you're a brand new coach, it's easier because you can work through your warm market. Facebook does lots of friend suggestions. Oh, you may know this person. You know, so really just go through that. Just keep adding to your contact list every day. If you're at the dentist, if you're, at the dermatologist, I can't tell you how many times I've striked up a conversation with someone when I'm out and about. I don't try to tell them everything. I just say, I'm kind of in a hurry, but I would really love to connect with you. Are you on Facebook? And I'll come back and find them on Facebook. Lots of different ways to find new people. That could be a totally different training. I know some of you guys are like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do that. It's just as simple as walking up to someone and smiling and saying hi. Okay, if you smile at someone and they don't smile back, keep walking. You don't want that person. Invite. Ask them to watch listen, or attend. Magic words, write this down. If I sent you a short video, would you be willing to watch it? They're going to say, sure, no problem. Okay, great. So then you're going to present the product line an opportunity with a third-party tool. You don't ever want to try to explain everything yourself. KISS. Keep it simple, silly, right? Everyone tries to make it so difficult. They want to explain everything because you're excited. You feel like you need to tell them, every single thing about the program. You don't. Put them in front of a third-party tool, whether it's a webinar, a conference call, a video from the Coach Online office. PlatinumPresenters.com, which is our big team page, actually has really awesome videos that you can send to your prospects. Okay, Christine Dwyer is 2-time superstar diamond coach. She's very, very successful. So why not have someone like that explain the business for you? Or if it's a 3-way call with myself, don't try to explain everything. Share the business, the products with a third-party tool. The next step is to sponsor. Enroll them as a customer or a coach with a complete solution that will help them reach their goal. And remember, that's what this is about. It's about their goals. Okay, right now, Hammer and Chisel is on sale for the month of December. Hammer and Chisel isn't for everyone. If someone's a beginner, I'm not going to suggest Hammer and Chisel just because it's on sale. You really, truly do have to make it about them. Ask them questions. What are you currently doing for your workouts? How would you describe your nutrition? What's your fitness goal? Ask them questions to get them engaged and to find out about them. One thing about Pagina is we really don't enroll a lot of customers. We always start with the business. We always present the coaching opportunity first. And that's what has worked for us. So if they're not interested in coaching, no problem. They can always certainly sign up as a customer. But just wanted to throw that out there that we typically start with the business first. So that means you have to be talking about your business. Okay, so you've just enrolled a new coach. Now what? You've got to get them started right. It's really hard to re-engage a coach after they've signed up and that fire has died down, right? So you want to do a GSR. A GSR stands for getting started right. It used to be interview. I prefer just your getting started right call because when you hear interview, people kind of panic. They're like, what's that? So getting started right call within the first 48 hours. This is so important. Can you imagine if you didn't have anyone helping you? As soon as you got signed up, you probably would be a little discouraged. You'd be overwhelmed. You wouldn't really know where to start. You wouldn't feel a part of anything special. And that's what we have with our team is a bigger sense of connection and feeling like you're a part of something special and knowing that you can go somewhere and ask questions. So you want to do their GSR within the first 48 hours. You're going to identify their why. Why did they sign up as a coach? There's typically 3 to 4 different kinds of coaches. There's the coach that signs up for the 25% discount. There's the coach that wants to get their Shakeology covered and maybe future purchases. There's the coach that wants to make $50,000 a year. And there's the coach that knows immediately, I want to make 6 figures. I want to quit my job. I want to take this all the way. You need to know that so you know how hard to push people. If someone is in those first 2 categories, I'm going to be there to support them with their fitness goals, but I'm not going to be pushing them so hard as far as the business goes. You want to identify who your players are, and you want to make sure that they know that you're there for them. So you're going to set 30-day goals and create an action plan. You're going to hold their hand for the first 90 days. So that means maybe it's a weekly call with them. Maybe it's just checking in with them on text messages. How are they doing? How are they doing with their list of names? There's actually a sample welcome email for new coaches. And those are the things that you're going to be going over. Add them to the Platinum Dynasty page. Add them to the 14-day coach training that we have set up that's in place for you. You don't even have to do anything. You just have to plug them in and check in with them and make sure that they're doing it. You do have to give them a little push, a little nudge. One thing I really, really suggest is suggest friends, because they need to know that there's more people out there than just you. So as soon as we sign up a new coach, the very first thing I do is do friend suggestions for them. Who can this person relate to? Are they a single mom? Okay, great. I'm going to connect them with this person. Are they in California? Okay, I'm going to suggest friends with this person. So suggest friends so that they can see what other people are posting, so that they know that, that this person is on their team, so that they can just get excited. So suggest friends. Treat your business like a business. I'm assuming you're on here listening to this because your business to you is not a hobby. You are looking to make a real business out of Beachbody. So some suggestions for you would be to join a push group. We actually have a new Push to Emerald group that's starting December 28th with Christina Sollins, and I'm co-running that with her. Find a success partner. Set a time to check in with one another daily. And a success partner doesn't necessarily need to be your best friend. It needs to be someone that's got the same goals as you, someone that's going to push you, someone that's truly going to hold you accountable, that you can bounce ideas off of one another. Focus on the 6 core activities that we're going over and work this business every single day. Okay, part of the GSR is identifying your why. And you have to have a strong why in this business. I mean, when I first started, there were lots of times the first year and a half that I questioned it. Why am I doing this? Is this really going to work? I think it's important for you guys to know that I didn't go Emerald right away. It took me 4 months to go Emerald. I didn't go Diamond for 9 months in the business. So everyone's business happens on its own schedule. Don't compare yourself to other people. All you can do is compare yourself to you and your daily activity. Are you being consistent? Are you talking to people every day? Are you working out every day? Are you doing your personal development? Consistency is the secret sauce. Okay, and truly commit to being here a year from now. No, I'm telling you right now, that this business does not happen overnight. You have to put the work in. You have to do it. You have to make a commitment to be here a year from now. And know in that year, we're going to be able to really celebrate some real success, right? Daily to-do list, you have to get organized. I have a paper calendar. I don't use my phone. I don't use an electronic calendar. I keep a paper calendar so that I can open it up. I can see my day from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m., 7 days a week. I have a to-do list. I highlight the things that I need to do first. What are the most important things on my to-do list that are going to move me forward towards my goals? If there's things on your activity list that aren't moving you forward, then you need to cross them off. If you're spending 2 hours a night watching TV, guess what? That is not moving you towards your goals. So maybe you need to cut it down to 30 minutes or not at all. All right, be an active team member. Over on the right-hand side is actually, should look very familiar to all of you guys, right? It's the Coach Online Office, the Coach Breaking News. Everything you guys need to know is in the Coach Online Office. So you really want to open your store every day. You're being open for business by going into the Coach Online Office and finding out what is happening in your business. What's new? What alerts are there? What's, what are the shipping updates? What are the new trainings available? What are the new promotions? Do I have any new customers? Do I have any new coaches? What about Success Club points? How many Success Club points do I have? You need to be logging into the Coach Online office every single day and opening up your store. It would be like if you owned a Starbucks and you never went in to open the doors for customers. It's the same thing, okay? So know and actively communicate with your team. Platinum Dynasty page is rocking. I mean, you can go on there, post, hey, I just wanted to say hi, how's everyone's day going? You're going to get people responding, and you're going to learn more about people on the team. You're going to meet people on the team. So know and actively communicate with your team, Platinum Dynasty, and the people that are in your downline. It doesn't matter if they're your personally sponsored coach or if they signed up under your personally sponsored coach. Guess what? They are your team. They are your downline. Everyone benefits together. So you need to take those people under your wing, get to know them, friend them on Facebook, ask them if they have any questions, actively communicate with your team. Make sure that they know about the team trainings, remind them about the national wake-up calls, things like that. Attend local events, webinars, trainings, calls. You guys are on here tonight, so that is awesome. Attend live events. I cannot tell you guys how life-changing this is for you to get to a live event. So you'll hear of this a lot, scatter and gather, right? So we gather, we all come together as a team at these events. We see each other, we see our friends on Facebook that have become sisters. They've become our BFFs. We know their dog's name. We know when they're going on vacation. You learn so much about your team. When you come to events, it all comes to life. You can see someone face to face and you feel like you have known them forever through social media. So get to local events. Here are some 2016 events that I put together. Of course, our next Super Saturday is January 9th. And these events happen nationwide. So they're all over the US and Canada. So you can get to a location near you. I put this on for Atlanta. We're actually volunteering at the Atlanta Food Bank January 30th. Everyone is welcome. Dream Extreme Coach Camp is going to be in Chicago February 6th. And I've been talking about it now for a good month. The registration link should be up in the next few days, I'm hoping. But I wanted to give you guys plenty of notice so that you guys can make the plans and arrangements to get there for February 6th. Coach Summit, July 28th through the 30th. I know some of you guys have already earned your free tickets by hitting Success Club the first 3 months in your business. If you haven't yet, go to CoachSummit.com and get on the wait list because it's currently sold out. But you want to make sure that you are on that wait list so that you can get there as well. Platinum Edge, again, is going to be in Dallas in September. More information is available on that on the team page, PlatinumPresenters.com. Number 6, become a leader, okay? Lead by example. Your team is only going to do as much as you're doing, okay? If you stop working your business, your team stops working your business. If you're not working out, if you're not inviting people to challenge groups, if you're not promoting the business, your team's not going to do it. Your challengers aren't going to do it. If you're not working out, if you're not posting about your journey. Focus on helping people achieve their goals. Really make it about them and not about you. Listen to 10 minutes and read 10 minutes of personal development every single day. So a couple of weeks ago, Brandy Rochelle, for you guys that know Brandy, I suggested to her The Power of the Secret, which is an amazing book. I have it on audio so that I can just listen to it when I'm washing the dishes or, whatever I'm doing. I'm getting my personal development in. But The Power of the Secret, if you guys have not read it or listened to it on audio, get it right now. It will change everything. It changes your mindset And since Brandy has been listening to it, she's actually brought on 3 new people in the last few weeks. And I messaged her today and I was like, oh my gosh, Brandy, you got your mojo back. And she said, it's all from the power of the secret. The power of the secret has nothing to do with network marketing. It's all about you and your mindset and what you're putting out there to the universe, because that's what you get back. So definitely go check that out. These are a few other books that I always highly, highly recommend. The Compound Effect is about what I was saying earlier. The things you're doing day in and day out are adding up for you or against you. Make sure you read that. It's also really important to know how to communicate with people. So How to Win Friends and Influence People. 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John Maxwell is another great book. This is a step that everyone tries to skip, you guys, but your business is only going to grow as much as you do. It's the truth. If you're not where you want to be in your business, you got to take a look at yourself. You can't blame your team. You can't blame your coach. You can't blame Beachbody. It all starts with you. So you have to do your personal development every single day. And I'm not a big reader, so I get it, but you have to make time for it because your business is only going to grow as much as you do. Lather, rinse, and repeat. So all of this is duplication, plugging your team into the system, getting them doing the same things that you're doing every single day. I didn't really talk much about Success Club, but Success Club is something I just want to touch on really quickly. It's your non-negotiable for your business. And as long as you're following the game plan, you're inviting people to your challenge group, you're inviting people to watch the business, then you're gonna make Success Club, okay? It's your non-negotiable. You have to hit Success Club every single month to build a 6-figure, even $50,000 income a year. You wanna make sure you're hitting Success Club every single month. Success Club 5, Success Club 10. For every challenge pack, you're going to earn 2 Success Club points, whether it's a new customer or a new coach. For every Shakeology HD or the Performance Line stack pack, you're going to get 1 point. So that's how it adds up to 5 or 10. So you want to make sure that you're setting that goal. We're midway through the month right now. You have time to hit Success Club if you're not there yet. You want to make sure you're promoting your challenge group for the first part of January right now so people have time to get their products so that they can start with you the first part of the year. And you in return hit Success Club, and in return for them, you are changing their life. You're impacting their life. You are making a difference. So thank you guys so much for joining the game plan training. I hope this was helpful. Maybe bookmark this so you can go back and listen to it. And have an amazing day, evening, whatever time you're watching this. And I will talk to you soon.